Hey, you actually liked this video found you, because by the time it ends you won't just understand how to find the correct needle depths on any part of the body, you will also learn how to avoid overworking the skin, what does it mean and why it matters. Let's start. First thing to remember, a tattoo with weak shading but a clean outline always looks better and more professional than a tattoo with solid packing and messed up lines. That's why we start with some basics, a little theory. Think of the skin like a 3-layer cake. The top layer is called epidermis. A lot of beginners don't even get past it. They leave the ink inside this layer. That's why their tattoos fade super fast, sometimes within a month or even sooner, because the epidermis renews itself 21 to 25 days. Also, not all epidermis is the same thickness. The thinnest skin is on your eyelids and the thickest is on your back. Now, the second layer is dermis. And this is where every tattoo artist in the world works. From the top-tier professionals who earn more in one day than you do in a month, to that guy under the tree in India. Every single one of them aims for this layer. But here's the key difference. Real pros try not to go deeper than the dermis. Because once you pass the dermis, the ink enters the fat layer, the subcutaneous tissue. And this layer can't hold the pigment in place. The ink starts to spread like a marker bleeding through a napkin. It moves under the skin, ruins your lines and honestly can mess up someone's life. Remember this, it's better to underwork than to overwork. If you miss the dermis a little, it's not big deal. Let it heal for a month, come back and touch it up. But if you hit fat, that's it, you're done. There's no going back once the ink spreads. Okay, the theory is done, and before I show you how to fill the depths easily and clearly, just do me one favor. Leave a like and any comment, anything at all. Say hi, tell me what you have for breakfast. It doesn't matter, it just helps the video to grow. And it really motivates me to keep sharing this stuff with you. Thank you. So let's get into the practice.
I don't sleep, rot in the dark, blowing my head, sounds like a bark, mask on my face, tear it apart, fuck your love, it's war in my heart.
Imagine here is a piece of clean skin with a stencil on it. First, make sure the stencil isn't too dark, because if it is, it will be hard to see your lines and read the skin. If it's too dark, put some Vaseline on it and then lightly wipe with soapy water to tone it down. But be careful, losing the stencil completely, it's also a nightmare. Now, the moment of truth. You're about to make a line or some shading, but how deep should you go? What needle depth should you set? What voltage? How do you get it right on the first try? Honestly, I have no idea. Okay, I'm just messing with you, so let's get serious. It is not about your machine, it's about your offhand. The key isn't the voltage or depth settings. The key is in your feeling, especially in your stretching hand. Your left hand if you're right-handed and your right hand if you're lefty. It's all about vibration, and here is the truth. You can't really see the correct depths with your eyes, but you can feel it based on how the skin vibrates under your stretching hand. Do this step by step. Stretch the skin, not too tight, just a good tension. Think of a drum that's not fully tuned. It should have some give. Now, set your voltage anywhere from 6 to 9. Doesn't matter too much. Bring your needle to the skin and make a few small dragging motions. Don't run a full line, just touch the skin, move a little and pull out. Now feel it with your other hand. Wipe the skin, check the mark. If the line looks faded, uneven or shows rake marks, you're almost in the dermis, but not quite. Try again just a little deeper. Wipe and look again. Keep doing this until your line is solid, saturated and clean at the edges, but not blown out. That's when you hit the dermis perfectly. So here try the first time, just to try. There is nothing there. Go again. Yeah, it's there. It's there. If you see that line, it's almost done. I mean, if it could be a little bit better, a little bit better packed, you can put a little bit more ink in it, but second and third tries should be a little bit more easier. The thing is, the needle is already made the holes in the dermis and you just trying to put a little bit more ink in it. It is not necessary to make same deepness of the needle when you come back to line which is almost done, because this way you can accidentally overwork the skin. Quick note about overworking. If you keep going over the same spot again and again, or if your voltage is too high and your hand speed is too slow, you will start to overwork the skin. What does that look like? The skin gets red, swollen and angry looking. You see ink pudding or the skin starts bleeding more. The line may look blown out or messy, even your depth was right. And later when it heals, it can scar, fade unevenly or just heal patchy. How to avoid it? Don't drag the needle slowly with high voltage. Don't do 4 or 5 passes in the same spot. 1 or 2 is enough. Let the skin rest, keep moving. Trust your first pass and check during wiping. If it is not there, come back gently, and if it is, leave it alone. Repeat this over and over. You're not just learning how to tattoo, you're teaching your hands to recognize the dermis by feel. And when that happens, your risk of going too deep drops to near zero. Eventually it becomes automatic. Your stretch hand, your brain and your machine hand will sync up and you will feel the right depth instantly. Then you can tweak voltage, hand speed and needle hang as you like. Slow hand, low volts work great. Fast movement, higher volts, better for flow. There is no one right way, it's only your way. Final tips on balance. Don't tattoo slow with high voltage, that's how you overwork and damage skin. Don't tattoo fast with low voltage, the ink won't stay in the skin. Adjust needle hang so you can see the tip, but you're not flooding the skin with ink. That's it, now you know how to filter to depth. Congratulations! Take your time and practice, and if you've been stuck tattooing only on fake skin, move on real people as soon as you can, because fake skin doesn't have dermis. You feel me? Subscribe for more. Check my Telegram. I share behind the scenes stuff from the tattoo world. By the way, I decided to post some extra info in my Telegram channel, kind of bonus to this video. I talk about different types of needles, configurations, diameters, tapers and which ones are worth keeping around and which ones you probably shouldn't use. And follow my Instagram, it's where you can see how all this works in real life. Drop a comment and let me know what you want me to do next. Wishing you success, I believe in you and see you soon. Bye.